Peace and blessings, everybody, and welcome to Storytime. My name is Miss Bernise, and I started doing Storytime to help engage, empower, and inspire people through literacy, one story at a time. For those of you all joining me for the first time, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Today's story, let me just turn my camera back around. The story for today that I have chosen is called Fancy Nancy, Peanut Butter and Jellyfish. Excuse me. And I have been trying to figure out a way that I can read the book so that you all can see the pages. And this is what I've come up with. I hope you guys enjoy the story for today. If you are able to turn on your captions, that will be one way that you all can also interact with the words from today's story. And it is written by, excuse me, I got this book from the library. And this story is written by Jane O'Connor. And the illustrations are by Robin Priest Glasser. So I hope you guys enjoy the story called Fancy Nancy, Peanut Butter and Jellyfish. Here we go. Ooh la la. Our class is at the aquarium. We will see amazing creatures that live in the sea. First, we have lunch in the cafeteria. I open my lunchbox. Inside is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, celery sticks with peanut butter, and peanut butter cookies. The other day, my dad made peanut butter, I tell Clara and Bree. He made way too much. Pretty soon, I was going to turn into a peanut. Soon, it is time to see the exhibits. We see tropical fish in every color you can imagine. We watch sea otters playing and see a dolphin show. There's even a pool with manta rays that we can touch. They feel like wet sandpaper. Then we come to a special exhibit. The sign in front says the wonders of jellyfish. I don't want to go in, I say. I detest jellyfish. This test is fancy for hate. Once at the ocean, I got stung by a jellyfish. Don't look at them, Bree tells me. Just shut your eyes and hold on to me. Bree leads me through the exhibit. Oops, I bump into someone. Oops, again, I bump into someone else. Then I hear someone say, Nancy, is something the matter? I open my eyes part way. It is Miss Glass. I explain why I detest jellyfish. Miss Glass says, I understand. I once got stung by a jellyfish, but they are amazing sea creatures. Come look. Miss Glass takes my hand. I cup my hand over my eyes so I only have to look a little. We pass by a glass case of big, blobby brown jellyfish. Ew, revolting, I say. That means yucky and gross. But Miss Glass keeps insisting that jellyfish are amazing. Jellyfish don't have eyes or ears, Miss Glass says. They don't have bones or a heart. They are made mostly of water. The long strings are tentacles. Those are what stings. Often jellyfish sting to defend themselves against an enemy. I was not an enemy, I tell her. I was just swimming and having fun. Yes, but the jellyfish had no way of knowing that, Miss Glass says. Jellyfish don't have brains either. I guess I see what Miss Glass means. The jellyfish wasn't out to get me. It's not smart enough to do that. We walk past a case of purple jellyfish. They aren't so revolting as the brown jellyfish. Now we are standing in front of lots of blue jellyfish. You can see right through them. The fancy word for that is transparent. Then we go stand by another case. These jellyfish look like pearly pink bubbles. In the very last case are tons of tiny jellyfish with lights. They blink on and off like fireflies. I'm not so scared anymore. I guess jellyfish are pretty amazing. That night, I tell my family about the aquarium and the jellyfish. I'm going to make a diorama for Miss Glass because she helped me overcome my fear. I explained to Jojo that a diorama is a 3D display. I get to work right after dinner. I find an empty shoebox and paint the inside blue. When I stick long, then I stick long silvery ribbons onto one of Mom's old shower caps. I am making a jellyfish. Dad helps me hang my jellyfish from the top of the shoebox. Then he clears the table. No one ate much dinner. It was chicken with peanut butter sauce. Too bad. Too bad I don't have sand for the bottom, I say. Hold on, Dad tells me. He gets out the giant jar of homemade peanut butter. We spoon the last of the peanut butter onto the bottom of the shoebox until the jar is empty. It looks exactly like sand, I say. Well, maybe not exactly, but it's good enough. I stick seashells into the peanut butter sand. Voila! It looks spectacular. That's fancy for great. The next morning, I present the shoebox to Miss Glass. Oh, a jellyfish diorama, she exclaimed. Then I giggle and say, no, Miss Glass, it's a peanut butter and jellyfish diorama. And that is the end of this story. These are the fancy words in this book. Detest, which means hate. Diorama, which is a 3D display. Revolting, which means yucky and gross. Spectacular, which means great. And transparent, which means see-through. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this story as much as I enjoyed reading it. Hopefully you guys will join me for story time again. Please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you'll know when I go live. I have been trying to decide a time for story time because my days are beginning to be pretty busy. So I don't know if I'll be on at 1 p.m. anymore. If you can, please leave a comment in the description below to let me know what time would work best for you. And I'm on Eastern Standard Time, so if you are in a different time zone, you can include that as well. And I'll see what I can do. But until the next time, I hope you guys enjoyed this story. I hope that story times inspires you all to stop and engage with a great story. Um, and until the next time.